everybody, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. How are you all doing? Happy Sunday to you all. I do enjoy my Sundays. I've just been nibbling on a little bit of shish kebab and chicken tikka from last night's meal. I've got a coffee. All is good with the world. Hello, Advina. Hello, Aso Alden. Hello, Silver. Hello, Greaser. And hello, Rockers. How you doing, mate? No, you weren't first, Greaser. In fact, you were actually 1, 2, 3. You were fourth, actually, mate. Right. Did you? Oh, how come this door's open? Oh, there's a mystery. Right, let me show you what I did yesterday. Hello, Stripe. How you doing, buddy? Oh, we got Z's. We got Z's. We got Z's. That looks a bit strange up there, didn't it? It looks a bit like bamboo. Tony found some bamboo yesterday, like as a drop. I thought I'd misread it when he said it on Discord. I thought he meant that he'd actually found some growing out in the wild. I just thought, that's interesting. So I was going to ask him about which biome, but I think, from what I understand, he actually found a seed as a drop in a loot container. So, right, I'll show you what I did yesterday. Because I basically had a little bit of time while we were organising food and things. So I thought I'd come and do this because obviously the downside of it was I had to chip out so much bloody concrete, guys. So I thought I'll do it sort of off stream, and then I got a little bit carried away. So I will show you what I got done. Trust me, it was not the most riveting of things. I'll show you what I've got planned over here as well in a jiffy. Let me just clear these Z's up, because otherwise they're going to start twanging things we don't want them twanging. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to need to get some more arrows, aren't I? I'm not sure whether or not we're limited to feathers. I don't think we are, although then again we might, because we had a real dry spell, didn't we? Where, oh, god damn it, really? Where feathers weren't very... Oh, come on! Feathers were not very prolific in the nests for a good sort of real-life week. So, whereas before we were kind of building up a steady supply. Oh, man, especially if I keep missing like this. There is a mod, actually, I thought about introducing, but I know it would almost certainly have quite an impact on the server. And it's essentially permanency for the arrows, so a little bit like the mod we used for Skyrim. So if I twang an arrow over here, it would actually stick in the concrete and you can go and pick it back up. I suppose realism, yeah, nah, don't know. Have any of you guys been playing Pokemon? I haven't actually, Greaser, no, but I know quite a few folks have been on the Discord chat talking about it. It's Rockers! Right, Lobster. Hello, Mr. Rockers. Hey, oh, we got Twitches all over the shop here, look. Right. Oh, what's that? Is that a piggy? Oh, I wonder if piggies get caught in the traps. Actually, we better not test that. He might turn into a zombie. Don't want no piggy zombie, do we? God. I caught 2. Oh, shit, where's my zombie? I caught a zombie while I was fixing this up yesterday. Or maybe I put it back in the box. Hunting knife. I think we'll try and get them... Oh, they are. Careful. See if we can get the meat. Not overly worried about that. It's a command. Eat meat.
Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me.
How you doing, Jan? Hello, Doc. How's things with you, Lobster? Did you have a good night yesterday, mate? Okay, let's get back to where we were, and then I'll go and show you. Now, I am cooking up, I hope, oh, thank God for that, a load of steel, because we have now got a rather expensive recipe for the, or what's it called, the razor wire. So I had that cooking, and I'll show you what I actually did. It's nothing amazing. I just wanted to sort of update you with anything you might have missed. I've got a couple of new things that we're trying out as well. Didn't we have like a little section where we throw things for taking downstairs? So I've just come out of the bloody shower. So the Steam controller, you know, the haptic touchpad sensor, it basically, I think it kind of likes, you know how your fingers tend to have sort of natural residual kind of oil? Oh, look, these are all the pickaxes I had to use yesterday. This is why I decided to do it sort of, if you like, off stream. I actually put on Netflix and started watching a bit of Marco Polo while I was doing this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was only on for about, probably about 40 minutes doing it, but it was literally involved me just chipping out concrete. That was my new pickaxe. These were the ones that I needed to scrap. There's my new super duper shovel. So that can all go downstairs. Now, how are we doing for iron? I need to get some glass smelted up. I'm getting worried about not having glass, so let's do that. Let's get these puppies fired up. We've got clay, so let's throw more iron in and crushed sand. Because we're gonna need water and stuff, aren't we? See what's getting hot here already. Yeah, so I'm sure the Steam controller, it just needs that little bit of natural, almost like oil on your finger, well, in particular on your thumb. I've noticed the longer you play, the more responsive it gets. And, you know, like I think it was a couple of days back, I just literally just done like the washing up with a good old fairy liquid. So it was like almost like dragging your finger across sandpaper. It was like it just didn't want to do anything. It's amazing, really, I suppose. Right, let me just throw all of this back up there. Let's get back to combat
Stream
mode,
has
and
been
then I'll
up
be
for
happy.
7 minutes, 5 seconds.
Yep, not long, mate. Right, there we go. So, here we go. Let me go and have a look-see. Or did I not just... What's happened? I just put them in the bloody container, didn't I? I do that so often. God damn it, son. Which one was I in? You silly Billy. No. There we go. Oh. It's going to be a long day, kids. Right, let me go and show you what we did yesterday. Oh, God, it's 9:20. Jesus Christ. There's a couple of things... Oh, Jesus. That's a bummer, isn't it? Hello, Duncan. I didn't have chicken last night, mate. I'll have to treat myself later in the week. Well, I did have chicken last night, but I didn't have your Kentucky Fried Chicken, mate. This is one of the things that I've come up with. And it literally just... I was just sitting there and I thought, you know what? Let's say the zombies breach through here, right? Let's just say we're fighting and they breach. I'm kind of screwed, because the second they get through there, I've literally got to run halfway across Caliber City just to get into the metro. So what I was thinking was, obviously this is an issue. I mean, let's just forget this, because we're going to have to come up with something about this. And I was thinking, God forbid, we can actually implement a lift system. But let's just pretend that doesn't exist for the time being. What I can do is, by putting those there, there's no way for the zombies to actually get up onto our perimeter wall, look. So I can open it, close it, and then there's literally no way for them to get at me. Now, like I said, obviously at the moment, we've got this. So I could either induce like a door system here onto the platform, or change this for some kind of lift system. But I thought those would make a lot of sense. And the other thing is, and actually the reason it sort of came to me was when I was coming along here, because these basically we caught a zombie. So I wanted to see if I could reset from inside, which basically I struggled with, but I think there's a way to do it. It means I wouldn't have to keep jumping over. And you know, like during a horde where the frame rate starts taking a bit of a dive, the last thing you want to do is jumping around, so that just works really well. So let me just show you what we did. You need the count. Don't worry, I will post pics of KLC Duncan. Don't worry, rest assured, mate. So all I did was I moved this back, so I had to chisel out. If you remember, this was. Yeah, let's actually keep that open, just in case, because it is actually 10 o'clock. Yeah, so basically this was only one wide because we had to move it back that far. So I basically did that, and what I've done is I didn't have a chance to actually do it. Shit, I need to do that. Look, just in here, we're going to pop a land claim block. I started doing this just to gauge how long it takes. The asphalt isn't too bad. If I just show you, it doesn't take forever. I think it's like 3 or 4 swings with a new pickaxe. So we obviously need to get this all spiked up. I managed to get that little row of razor wire done. I decided not to put one right on the end. Just not sure whether it might clip us. And what I did, I can't remember who it was in chat, suggested the minefield signs. And I think that looks absolutely wicked. So I know Elegon's currently playing about with these to see, I think he's quite enjoying tinkering with the mods. So we might be able to, at some point, I've not looked at it myself because I've been so busy getting this bloody server up and running at the moment, changing these. So we can actually have our own custom signs for things like the Z traps. So these are all fully functional. This was the one where I caught one. He tried to sneak up behind me while I was digging this out, and I heard it. Got him, little bugger. So yeah, so that's it. Like I said, I've not done a huge amount, but it took me probably close to 45 minutes plus because I had to knock out so many of those angled rebar blocks up here. And also, obviously, doing that took bloody ages. It's like clunk, clunk, clunk. What was that, Duncan? Put concrete pillars behind your first wall. Yeah, well, we have over here, actually, Duncan, if you check. It's something that if anything, I really should have them on this side because there's no spikes over here, mate. So, yeah, you can see we've done this here, look. Now, obviously, the downside is I did leave a gap. Now, whether or not that's going to cause me a problem, I don't know. I'm not sure if they, like, for example, if they were to breach through here, would they come through and just try and get at me? Or are they smart enough to go, ah, look, there's a fucking way around here, mate. Nom, 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 nom. It's Sky! My foot is tapping away to that tune. How you doing, Sky? Oh, you brought back memories with that pizza. I tell you, it's a long. My dad and I used to go to the south of France, a little place called Le Lavandie. It's not that far from Saint-Tropez. Well, I wouldn't say nearly every year, but very frequently, Sky. And it really brought back memories, mate. Seeing that, just you all sitting around the table and the pizza. I just posted up. Brought a wee smile to my face, that did, mate. Let's throw this in here. Okay. So, today, I want to make the other Z-traps. Let's get fed, because I want to get my wellness back up if I can. So, first things first, let's go and cook some food before we do anything. Yeah, the razor wire looks really nice. In some lights, it doesn't look quite as good as in others. It's quite a complex 3D sort of... Well, it's not a mesh, but it does. It's very good, actually. And I was playing about, actually, while we did that. I mean, you saw it at the back end of the stream. I don't know if you were there, Jan, about there's 2 types, and it really, really does mean you can put it wherever you want. It's got the razor wire and the razor wire offset. Absolutely fantastic. You know, they've really put some thought into that one. Thank you very much for the follow, Method of Groove. Dogs and crawlers can get through those. Can they, Stripe? Really? Oh, I didn't know that, mate. To be honest, you know, it's like I've said, we're not here to build a completely impenetrable base. I know there's lots of tips and tricks and things that we can do, probably live merrily ever after without care in the world. It's not, you know, I don't want to make it too comfortable. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's get another couple of thousand concrete mixed up. We're going to be heading back to the desert at some point today, so... Well, at least I think we are. Depends on how we get on. I was humming and ahhing about doing the power. I think first of all I want to get these Z cages up and running. So, in order to do that, we need to make some things. I've got them quite... I did a little bit of spacing out yesterday, trying to figure out where... Well, I didn't space out. I mean, as in... well, maybe I did. I'd sort of marked, look, just out here, where the traps are going to be. And I think we can get 4 in along here. Oh, whoa, look. Holy shit balls. Holy shit. Ah! We've had beasts in. What's my block durability set at? Completely normal, mate. Well, I don't even know that I could change block durability. Take this and this. And the bars, methinks. Throw that in there. Got concrete. So let's take a little bit more wood. We're not exactly short of it. Is this all okay? Let's get that shorn back up. My God, I think I tell you what. We might as well just let's max these out. Where'd you get up to yesterday, Rockers? Did you do anything exciting, mate? I had the old Rogan Josh yesterday, sir. Oop. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have to knock a lot of this out today. There's no way around it, really. You know, we knew we had to do it because we were very lucky. At one point, we'd built nearly, you know, probably, what do you reckon? Close to 35-40% of the perimeter wall, and we'd not put bars in there. I just hadn't thought of how useful having iron bars was going to be. Because at that point, I just wanted a bloody wall up to stop them harassing me. I wasn't thinking about at any point really defending the city. I was just, you know, if you think about it, we just spent all our evenings camped in Bunker Bob trying to stay safe. So, you know, it could have been a lot worse, to be fair. All right, so that's pretty cool. Nice and quickly fixed. So I need Z cages. I can't remember what we need for those. Should we go back down into Bunker Bob and get a work on those? So we're going to need 4 springs and 8 scrap cable. Let's go and get that. Oh, hang on. Food. Let's do the food. Let's concentrate. I need to go and get the potatoes, don't I? You can set the block to 25% up to 200%. Oh, right, okay. Is that just in the like server config, is it? No, I've not touched that at all. Like I said, I wasn't even aware that was a setting, to be honest. Chicken Danzak. Ooh. If it's someone you know as well, that's super awesome, isn't it, Sky? I did notice the extremely large head on the one beer, Sky. What was that all about, mate? It looked like a glass full of bubbles. You had a madrasa Friday? Oh, nice, mate. You've been playing Minecraft and GTA 4? Oh, wow, cool, dude. What made you go back to a GTA 4, mate? Good game. Very good game. It got slated a lot, didn't it, I think, in later years. I quite enjoyed that, to be honest. In fact, we played through that whole game on a stream, didn't we? Oh, shit, I haven't got any bottled water. Oh, no! Well, speak of the devil, then. That's exactly why I'm cooking the glass up, isn't it? Well, I basically just used all my water, so that was stupid. Let's put the potato and the corn back. Let's get this puppy making me... Is it just jars, is it? 15, 30... So you're talking 90 max, aren't you? Well, let's make 80 then, seeing as that's all I can make. Let's go and get the Z cages started. We'll be alright for water until the morning. Then we'll nip down to Tony's bridge, get the water, cook up the rest of the meat stew, and then we don't need to worry about food for the rest of today then, do we? How big's the base? I can't remember, mate. I did actually say I counted that, didn't I? Was it nearly, I think it's close to 200 per 200 main caliper city, but it's way bigger than that because all the tunnel system extends for like freaking miles, mate. No, we've not done the bridge yet, Jan. It's sort of on the to-do list, especially now Tony's done such a sterling job on his end. Did you ever play, I can't remember what it was called, Rockers. I don't know if you ever had a PlayStation Portable. Was it Chinatown Wars or something? Was it something like that? That's a fucking awesome game, that was. 4 springs, 8 scrap cable. 4 springs. 8 scrap cable. And then we're going to want the concrete. We've got 4, so we're going to want 12 of these. And we're going to want 8 of these. And that should do us. Thank you very much for the follow, Matt. How are you? And actually, I'll tell you what, while we're here, we'll also repair the shovel. And we'll restock on our first aid bandages. There we go. Let's have a quick look at what the situation is with med kits. Because, oh, what are they called? Oh, is it first aid kits, is it? Alcohol bandage and duct tape. We got any duct tape? No. Yeah, because we are getting low on med kits. Then again, one of the things that we have to do today, you know. Well, don't let me forget to take a blood draw kit to the desert when we go. God, yeah, we've got a lot to do, haven't we? Yeah, it's pretty big, Ninja. I mean, it is pretty big. I wouldn't recommend it, mate. It's an absolute bloody nightmare. But I don't think it's on the PlayStation 4, Rockers. I think it's. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's backwards compatible. Something. It's the PlayStation Portable I played it on. I'm sure it was the PlayStation Portable. We were talking with Mario yesterday. It just got me thinking about some of the amazing games. Obviously, the big one for me was always Monster Hunter. You want to play this on the PlayStation 4? It's a little laggy, but not too bad. Yeah, we keep hearing different things, Nipple. You know, sometimes people say that, you know, that they've had like no problems whatsoever, and then other people say, you know, all sorts of issues and blue screens. You know, even on the PlayStation 4. But I don't know, mate. I mean, like I said, I've not bought it yet, so. You all right, Aiden? Right, let me have a quick look. We have got some games that we want to give away today because Dolphin, Doc, Elagon, and Bomber have all given us a shitload. So I was going to start up a quick raffle. Let's try and go somewhat in order. Right. That's which one have I done? Docs. Yeah, cheers. So basically, there's a quick raffle up for XCOM UFO Defense. It's a Humble Bundle link stroke code, and that was donated by Doc, Drunken Doc. Thank you very much. So you need to be in chat for about the next, well, no longer than 10 minutes if you want to get that, because you've got to actually type in !claim once the ding dong alarm goes off. Well, Chinatown Wars is out for the PlayStation 4. Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Monster Hunter was awesome. I still play that to this day on my PlayStation Portable. I've not touched it for over 6 months, but I still, Monster Hunter's fantastic. I tend to use my 3DS now. Since they introduced that little nub on the 3DS, it makes it so much easier. It was almost like some sort of hideous claw crab thing you had to do on the old PlayStation Portable. But obviously you get very invested in your saved game file. I certainly go back to it every now and again. Like I say, it could be 6 months, it could be 8 months between sessions, but yeah, it's such a good game. And I love the PlayStation Portable. Again, all Sony's gear. Amazing hardware developers, really. Say what you will about the PlayStation 3, at least they tried something a little bit different with the old Cell, didn't they? And they proved everyone right. You didn't have the juice if you knew how to program for it. With teams like Cambridge and Naughty Dog and all those guys. 3:30, come on. I'm itching to go. In fact, let's just go. We'll be all right. What have you been up to on here, Mojo? Did you get the big tier 7? I think we literally just missed it, haven't we? Chinatown Wars was only on PlayStation. Yeah, it's the only place I ever played. It was PlayStation Portable. Was it on the DS as well? I didn't know that. Okay, let's get these puppy dogs put up. I think what we'll do is we'll do it the same way we did those. I think we'll put the cages up first and then backfill the supports just in case it freaks anything out. Because we know that worked, didn't we? Well, no problems yet, anyway. And then I want to do the spikes before we leave, so... Right, now... I think... I've actually made them. Shit. Z cage 4, please. Let's just keep an eye out. Oh, I could go and do the razor wire as well. I'll tell you what, while we wait for that, let's start digging this out. Oh, it was actually made for the DS first. I did not know that, mate. I had no idea. Wow. So you can actually get it on mobile. Cool. I must admit, I'm not a big fan of mobile gaming. I have to say that. As in phones. I occasionally go back and play Icewind Dale and try and get back into Baldur's Gate on my tablet. It's something that I kind of quite enjoy, like if I'm out and about, as in going on holiday. So, if I'm away for a week or 2 weeks or something. And the last time I actually went away was bloody, what was it, last year? November time, I think? October, November? It's just been so busy this year. Yeah, it's nice to sort of have a portable RPG that's got, a huge amount of depth to it. But quite often I get distracted. I suppose that's the whole point of going on holiday. But it is nice, early evening, once the day is done, still have a little bit of gaming in your life. Are these cages done yet? Yeah. Right. I'm pretty sure they go there. Nice. So 2 blocks out. Like I said, I did all the measuring up yesterday, so as long as I don't stand underneath the goddamn thing, we should be all right. Yeah, if you do ever play with this mod, these cages not only trap zombies, they also do an extremely efficient job of trapping and killing you instantaneously. So, and then of course you have the glorious hysterical aftermath of actually going and finding your own body stuck inside it as a zombie. How lovely is that? This, and this. So because they right, yeah, let's be careful. Oh God. Let's not get too close to these damn things. So I'm guessing I need to knock this out, right? I forgot about that. Right, fair enough. Hopefully that doesn't bugger anything up. Don't think that's the way I did it last time, right? It's a shiny! I might put some razor wire up on the top of that entrance as well, you know, overhead, just in case anyone, because I know some folks would like to try and jump up and over. I don't think you actually can, but obviously, with it being a server, there are some strange things that occur, aren't there? Especially with the Z-axis. Mr. Rocket Man. Gotta be so careful here. Don't know at what point that trap decides to think I'm on top of it or underneath it. You gonna let me? That is a tough angle to get in it. Oh my lord. There we go. Bish bash bosh, sir. Bish bash bosh. Actually, should we do the trapdoors while we're here? Trapdoor. No, they're not called trapdoors. They're hatches, I think. All right. Oh. Scrap iron hatch. Let's make 4 of those. Right. So that was the raffle clock up. But we haven't got anyone in there. So we'll leave that one for a little bit and we'll re-raffle it out later. What was I doing? Let's go smash this out. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll smash these out first because I also need to put the ladder system in. I'm not sure whether to... we can't do anything until we get the battery schematic, although we could make the generator. The thing is, I know the generator has been designed to be, like, horrifically noisy. And when they say that, I don't know exactly how bad... I mean, is it like an instant leave it on for 5 minutes and you're guaranteed a bloody wandering horde kind of thing, or what? I'm not sure whether we need to, like, bury it deep, but then I suppose if you bury it deep, you've then got the issue of running all the bloody cable to it, so... I'm not sure. I mean, at one point, I was even thinking, I know it sounds a bit bonkers, but actually sort of building, like, a bunker outside Caliper City to house the generator, and then running the cable underground into the main compound. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I've had worse ideas. It's got to be better than a gigantic fucking gas-powered generator sitting right in the middle of Bunker Bob. Just every zombie in a 10-kilometre radius going, oh, we'll go and have a look at that. I have absolutely no doubt that we will at some point catch Daphne. I mean, that is part of the game, mate. That is part of the game. Unfortunately, the way the mod works, and I really can't. I mean, it's almost a shame to talk about it as a negative, really. But all the Zs essentially get converted when they get caught into the same model. So even if we do catch a witch, you're not actually going to see the witch in the cage. I think there's a point where even these amazing mod authors have to say, look, you know, enough's enough. All that additional coding